Yo, what's up, King? And Hockey. Yo, Verizon, what's up? With the skateboard profile picture. Yeah, I do. You were on a bunch of different streams. It's 1 a.m. It is 7:03. Time zones suck. You're jumping from Allegiance to Anathema? Crazy. What progs do you have? What? Why did I click there, bro? Your parents don't care that you're up, W. Wait, Hockey, do I have terrible memory, or do you just... I don't remember you to have a PC. That's goated. Oh yeah, the sound is so annoying. As Lord Vadercraft said, as long as your level looks cool on TikTok. Or YouTube Shorts. $2 a.m. Do I need to stream earlier? You clicked on a random stream. You're gonna pull an all-nighter. That can't be physically healthy. You have it in 5 runs and 96 accuracy. That's rough. Good luck though. How many days have you been at it? Bruh. Well, does it count as an all-nighter if you just like go to bed in the morning? Because you're still getting sleep. $280,000 attempts. You still can't chat in the server? Bruh. I thought you aren't even allowed to have a Discord account if you don't link it up to a phone number. Suspicious activity, they say. Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. Not much happens in the server. Is the death effect that bad? Like audio-wise? What's my hardest? Oblivion. First line of the description. How long is the cube in percent? This one's 12%, then there's another cube right after it that's 4%. And they're like the hardest part of the level. Because why would you want to make the drop the hardest part when you can just make a cube with 24 at 120 FPS frame perfects that are all blind? World Cup. Heard a lot about that. The last one's like 14%, right? Yeah, around that. Health is a placebo. Nothing is healthy. Bruh. Well, going to school is like a lot more unhealthy than eating a good meal. Your country's playing against mine in an hour? It's tough. The USA is playing against somebody that they will win against. Trust. I mean, we can't lose, right? You're awake because it's Canada Day? July 1st. Canada Day. So that's like y'all's Independence Day? It's tough. Oh my gosh. What is this click? You just jump and then you have to basically blind hit this edge. It's impossible. Died to it twice. Yeah, July 4th is Independence Day. It's America Day. Yo, W birthday. Bruh. Why did they even make that a timing? Low-key kinda stupid. What happened to TS2? I don't know what happened to it. You tell me. Yo, what's up, Webs? Place top 1, it's placed at top 1, which is different than top 1 by a lot. How do I feel about TS2 changing from 1 to 2? I feel like I want to play Society instead. Now I'm currently acting on that. I mean, I just want one good run. Like past this thing. Maybe a couple clicks into the ship. I mean, I'm pretty close. This run's pretty dang accurate. A level queue? Heck no. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's another E and U in the word queue. Why do I hate this top 1? This being top 1 yet still playing it? Because I need to play it. It's top 1. Bruh. Also, sunk cost fallacy. In my mind, this should have taken like 1 or 2 streams to do at max. A dumb word. It's better than the word actually. Most meaningless filler thing. Is TS2 harder than this currently? I have no clue. 27 on Anathema. What, like right now? Ain't no way. Genuinely, technically, actually. Bruh. I mean, there's a limited amount of words you can even think up. That's why we need the filler words. In your mind, Tidal Wave is still top 1? That's not very accurate at all. Do you have any justification for that? Bruh. Wait, that is not 10% at all. Just realized. They got rid of a hitbox too, and I'm just acting like it's still there. He couldn't see a world where he could ever beat it, bruh. If TS2 got placed back in top 1, would I play it instead? I'd probably play it after I'm done getting 16% on this. No idea why it's this hard. Top 200 player, maybe even less. Pretty sure Nepes is like below 500. And yeah, he's bad compared to Zoink. He's also closer to Zoink than you are to him. As that one sports player said. How about doing always parts in society? I done that. Doesn't matter, somebody already did it. I mean, that's an accurate estimate. 2 years for tidal wave for Nepesta. I mean, he's also like past his prime. You shouldn't be too hard on him. Verified Kinos, that was legendary. More legendary than most achievements. Pretty sure he beat the level on a terrible computer. It was like some laptop that was... I don't even think it was 240 hertz. Remember me. Of course I do. A mainless player is not closer to you. There's no way. SLH has 300 victors. Bruh. No. I messed up that click so badly. Almost by like 2 whole frames. Your hardest is Renovant. It's tough. Difference between mainlist Victor and SLH Victor? Someone who beats main... Wait, are you saying that there's like a large difference between top 30, specifically Slaughterhouse, and top 75? So I think there is an extremely small difference. I mean, Silent Club Step, what is that, top 15? Maybe top 20. That requires absolutely no skill at all, and it's top 20. It requires less skill than Cobwebs by a humongous amount. Hardest part of the level and the most skill base is probably just memorizing that last cube, knowing when to jump. Considering most victors can't even pull it off without saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Top 1 to top 500 player is a bigger gap than top 500 to you and a mediocre player. Not really true at all. Top 500 on pointer crate is pretty good. You're just overestimating your own skill or underestimating a top 500 player. It's people with like 1 list demon that are trash at the game. And you might be thinking, oh yeah, if they have 1 or 2 list demons and they're trash, then somebody who's top 500 should also be trash. Not true at all. Super buffed version in 1 attempt. Tough. Webbs, who are you talking to when you said bad take? Top 500 of Zoink is like a 2550 elo Grandmaster versus 2882 elo Grandmaster. Not even 2882. Magnus Carlsen is out of his prime. Bruh, 7%. You, hahaha. You need to complete like 5 top 30s. Okay, so what's like the logic behind what I said is weird. I never called top 500 players trash, I called them very good. To know if you just like misunderstood something. Or you're just saying random things. Few extended lists? You mean legacy lists? Like Zodiac? RNG pre-drop? That's the entire level. Playing Minecraft right now, you beat the Ender Dragon, W. I beat the Ender Dragon on a crazy modded pack where mobs are tough. I consider that an achievement. There's no difference between a main list and top 20. I meant specifically Slaughterhouse, Silent Club Step. You're telling me it takes more skill to do Slaughterhouse than, I don't know, the Hallucination. What's number 75 right now? I know that's like decently higher than Oblivion. Aerial Gleam, it's like what, 120? Blood Echo's like 100. 230 points. That's a lot of points. No, it's not. Look at some of the people who have Slaughterhouse as their hardest. Like whatever, they have whatever skill. Like they're good, but they're not anything crazy. Also think this could just because like all of the 2.1 levels, you know, like what are they? Abyss of Darkness, Akupin Circle, Slaughterhouse, Silent Club Step. They're all like super inflated. I mean, Zodiac is crazy inflated. If they could just like get accurate placements, then what I said would probably be wrong. Because top 30's like chill. That's harder than a main list. Like I played that, and you know, in the crazy part, there's timings in there. There's actual timings in there. Says the person who have beaten a top 30 and a top 75. What are you yapping about? If you want to argue that I'm not qualified to talk about difficulty webs, then you definitely aren't. I've played Slaughterhouse and Silent Clubstep, and they take absolutely no skill at all. They're just luck based. If you want to refute that, go ahead. Silent Clubstep is more luck based, by the way. I want to point that out. You got in a week. If you can get it in 2 runs in a week, it might be below top 75. $74 on a top 20. Which top 20? Unnerved cobwebs. Calling that top 20 is pretty crazy. Have I even played Unnerved Cobwebs? No. I just believed you for a second. Because I trusted your skill level. Which was obviously a mistake by me. And I am wrong for that. Is this harder than TS2? Yes, it is. At least the pre-drop is. Like, this jump alone has gotten me like 10 times the stream. Seriously PMOing. Our true top 1 nullscapes. You know, nullscapes could be top 1, and nobody would ever know. I'm glad that it isn't placed at top 1. I mean, the gameplay is just so dull. I don't think it would be as bad as Silent Clubstep because it at least has like 2 click patterns in the middle of the level. Bruh. Webs, you gotta start live streaming. Show your true skill. I'm just slightly afraid this could be an L-Cold situation. Due to lack of proofs. You know, L-Cold, right? He was so much better than me. Like, I think he was better in every single skill set than I was. Except for on live stream, he can't really do that live. I theorized that the live stream's waves were like messing up his click patterns. No, it should not have been placed at top 1. Even if it was rightfully top 1, it shouldn't have been placed there because that would be a terrible top 1. Bad way to represent the game. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't be a terrible way to represent the game. At least to beginners. To other top players, heck no. Yeah, don't be like L Cold. You have to record your stuff and live stream it. And read chat. Top 1, an actual top 1? Bruh. Wait, are you talking to me? Because I'll explain my take. No, he can't do it with clicks. The click sounds will interfere with his gameplay. If y'all would just like sit through a stream without click sounds, then I could easily beat society. Definitely will not be reading chat though. Maybe I can read like one pre-recorded message. I'm just kidding, by the way. Not gonna do that. Okay, it's important to say that Unnerved Cobwebs is ending carried by a lot. And 74 is like barely any of the difficulty. It's kind of like TS2. Web send raw, by the way, with 2 audio tracks. This will be the freest exposal ever. You're waiting for my top 1 and actual top 1 take go. Oh, like what I said around what should be placed at top 1. If Nullscapes is top 1, then don't place it there because it's a bad representation of everything and it plays like a word that's not very nice and it's not cool at all. It's my take. Even if it is top 1 difficulty. Also, you can measure by minimum skill. Like a level... What's a good example? A level that's just 460 FPS frame perfect cube jumps in a row. I mean, that would be top 1 by difficulty and annoyingness, but it wouldn't be top 1 by minimum skill. Pointer Crate needs to decide on which thing they're measuring by, whether it's annoyingness to beat or minimum skill required. There is a huge difference between the two, and if they go by minimum skill, that would absolutely shred the positions of all memory levels. Limbo would be far into the legacy list. Zodiac would be far into the legacy list. Flame Wall and other XLs would be nerfed positionally. So they try to do like a combination of the two, I guess. That also doesn't really work. I mean, it's worked so far. If you count what Pointer Crate's been doing as working. Bruh. Okay, I'm practicing from 6. I literally cannot do that part. I don't even think the jump's a 120, it's like a 60. And I'm just really bad at it. I don't know, that hitbox, 1 second. Like, this just looks really intimidating as a jump. Haven't you showed me the unnerved cob? I was not checking for hacks. Semi-DA again. And raw footage specifically. No trims. Hitbox multiplier to 0.95. That would be a good strategy. Turn that on stream, get my fake cheat indicator. Get the TOS GD version of QOL mod. I'd have to recode QOL mod for myself. But that would be easy to do. Because whatever's controlling the cheat indicator is going to be really, really basic. Yo, 6 to 17, 6-7. GG's. It's a new best run. Now if we can just do that from 0, that would be absolutely goated. TOS mod. Is Green Bullet really that good? Kind of an odd name. 17% in 2 runs. I'm the best player ever. Zoink has competition. No, I messed up the jump that I'm not supposed to. Best extended list. Hardest player. Bro, what? No. Bruh. I was like 75% confident that I didn't have it. I'd still clicked it. And believed. There we go, that was me getting a new best. Just 0.4 seconds of pop-up. 2 extra jumps. You just joined the same time I got 12% W. I mean, I am still in the, like, very early practicing phase of this level. So I will be getting a lot of new bests. Also, for the 12% jump I hold, and I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I just assume it is, because it's easiest if you do it that way. I'm not struggling with anything. Yeah, well, you know what? You're right. I'm struggling with 120 FPS frame perfects. I'm not struggling at cube. I can do the cubes on like any list demon. It's not this. Did the hardest cube on the list. Oh, never mind. Every end exists. My bad. Second hardest cube on the list. And I'll do the one on Cosmos Unleashed when it comes out. I'll do both of them. Really, I can't wait to play Cosmos. I already have a leaked copy, and while the waves are impossible, I can totally get to the drop. And I got to the drop on the, or not the drop, I got the drop in 2 runs on the unnerfed version, which is way harder. Dang, that's a trippy shader. What's up with you joining at the right time, like you joined Technical's stream, the same one? Oh, 91 on Demo's tough. Well, 83 on Greek isn't much. Unless that was the time he got it as a new best. I'll really follow that. Hopefully I can get a new best for you. What the heck? Okay, you saw that, right? It just got completely obscured. Does not happen to Zoink. Why do I not show deaths only ACK? Because it doesn't really matter. Like, you can mess up one click and that'll be like 27 deaths. Especially on SKC. I don't know what happens there. I'm not saying Sakup in circles, by the way, that's a dumb on name. Same run. Is watching Doggy like watching the Super Bowl or the World Cup? 93 on Hypersonic, free. Why is he struggling on Hypersonic to begin with? $37 to 76 times 2, 70, 69 times 2, and 67 on Scoop and Circles. I saw the 70. Wait, didn't you get like 80 though? Wait, am I like... Did I just mentally misremember it? You alternated on this duel. You were like... And then it transitioned into ship and got you. You were like, no! That was really accurate, by the way. Today's stats. I see. What is a leech stream? I don't know what that is. I'm not too up to date with this terminology, as I can see with this chat. Okay, what kind of a name is that for a keyboard? Is that just like 5 random letters and numbers? Told Google to generate me a keyboard name. It just dished that out. You watch somebody else's stream that's leeching? Wilted. So if I just made a stream of me watching God Tier stream, that'd be a leech. Bro, that's freaking dumb. And I think while it would be dumb, I would want that to happen to me. Like, I'd want everybody to be leeching. Because that's just not how it works. Like, I want people to steal my content and upload it on TikTok. Like, that would be great. Last time that happened, I got like 25,000 views on a video. That was epic. A billion chats every second. Jarvis couldn't come up with the keyboard names. They're much too advanced. Reacting to reacting. Wait, what happens if you're like stream leeching a stream leech? Is that just like the weirdest thing ever? Bro, why Juicy? And what was it? I'm not using a Razer keyboard, I'm using the Wooting ADHD. Or as the YouTube subtitles likes to call it, the Wooting ADHD. Beats Ragnarok before God tier win? I would never do that. Bro, what? Holy requirements. Frickin' Sunday. So they just randomly like called you up that day? Bruh. I have gained skill doing TS2, not Society though. Maybe I gained skill with the drop wave, which is like over here. So what is that flashbang? I'm turning off shaders. I don't care, pointer crate. Pointer crate is stupid. I cannot with the shaders. Yeah, I probably gained skill doing this. I have no idea. It's like the equivalent of a silver tier wave challenge. Like a gold tier. Not like a silver. Silver bronze. Okay, so you were done from the get-go. Holy recession policies. Face reveal soon. Never. Maybe. Bro, what? Okay, fine. I won't have shaders off. That's like cheating. According to Lord Vadercraft, who's just a pointer crate mod and doesn't know anything. I haven't had like a good reason to turn the thing off. Bruh. Holy. The golden doesn't even have hard waves. Not trying to be large egoed, but I am beyond those. Also, neither does Solar Flare, it's just memory. Also, I thought like a partial point of Solar Flare as a level was dual line against 60. Yeah, well, I'm not on the challenge list, so I don't have to worry about that dumb rule. Anything that happens after or before the attempt does not matter at all. Unless you're like not showing the end screen or something. And exiting out of the level. You don't agree with the golden one, but you agree with the Solar Flare take. What? The golden waves are not hard. They're like partially memory base. So they were verified on mouse, weren't they? Back when there were no hard waves. You had the firework level, Tartarus, Slaughterhouse. Okay, Slaughterhouse had like, I mean that was its main thing. River was considered impossible. Now it's like pretty easy. Maybe I'm just completely wrong on that. Nobody thought River was impossible. But if you notice, all the waves in Firework are free. All the waves in basically all those levels are free. Oblivion free. I mean, Oblivion's just 100% free. It is harder than Tartarus though, because Tartarus takes no skill and it's overrated. It suffers from 2.1 inflation. Why would I rebeat Oblivion for list points? I know that like that matters to other people more than it matters to me. Like, and that just doesn't make any sense. And then it also just doesn't matter to other people. I mean, have you ever even seen an Oblivion completion by going to Pointer Crate, clicking on somebody's accepted record, and then clicking on the play button? I feel like the only person in the entire world that's done that. Like, literally nobody cares. If I didn't beat that level in no clip back, I probably would have gotten 400 views on that video. Just saying. Best run on the golden you have is 36 and 95. Nice. 95 is rough though. 20 list points. Thought it'd be like 30 list points. You know, back when I beat the level, it was 50. It was so many list points it could last you for a full year. I guess the Great Recession is happening. List points are harder to come by. Preparing to play against the US. Are you sure y'all will overcome the might of the US? Or at least the might of our 10 best players or something. $106. That's deserved. It's not really a hard level. I just struggled to beat the level because I didn't have any experience with hard stuff at all. I also cared too much. Shouldn't have cared. I mean, back at the time I had a decent amount of list points when my Oblivion record was accepted. I think I was ranked 1381 globally. I have that on my Discord profile picture, or not, just my profile. Like the weird box thing, whatever you call it, description, right? No, I can't wish you luck. We're like 3 days away from July 4th. And that's a big day. This is like the day to be patriotic. Or the week to be. Yeah, you gotta get steaks out on the grill. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be 105, but it's still gonna be cool. You hope the USA will win even though you're European? W. Juicy, don't worry, brother. You're not required to donate at all in the slightest. No expectation. I've never donated to anybody. Ever. Yeah, it's 250. It's a big one. What do I think about Hard Machine? Oh, that's an interesting level. I remember I was considering going for it, and then I think days later it got nuked on the list, down like 15 spots. That was rough. I mean, if it was overrated back then, now it definitely isn't. Isn't it near off the list? Also, the thumbnail, it looks so cool. Need to learn how to do a thumbnail like that. Because Hard Machines, it's playing background, whatever you call it, it looks a lot like this pre-drop. So if I learned how to do a thumbnail, then that would help me for really dark levels. Because, you know, you have dark levels, old levels, bright levels, and new levels. That's the 4 things that you need to learn how to make a thumbnail on. And they're all a completely different skill set. Yeah, I know. Like, we'll knock Zodiac off the list in less than a week. Yay! I'm happy because of that, by the way. I can finally win. I mean, nobody cares if it's just on, like, some dumb list, like the R80L. It's gotta be on Pointer Crate to be cool. Or the top section of the GDL. Actually, no, that's so cool that levels can't even be there. I think Zodiac's like 200 or something. You were watching Flashbang with me? Oh yeah, I remember that. Lord Vadercraft stream. What the heck? I'm seeing the color red more. And the frickin', what do you call it? These... I completely lost for glow particles. Just looked more red to me. And I really needed to point that out. I really need to figure out like what's been going on with this background and the visibility. So maybe I can be like Zoink and just have the entire level be completely visible for me. And then claim that's a fair advantage and I'm a good player. Frick Zodiac, real. Enswish v Sunix. Oh yeah, definitely. No, they're gonna raise Zodiac by 20 spots. If they do that, there's nothing I can do about it, and that is gonna PMO so hard. I'll make a YouTube post. Frick Zodiac, it should be extended or legacy list. It should have been legacy list in 2025. It's easier than levels like Glacial Core. You have to pre-practice more to be able to do that. Right. And I need to have a team of 5 people going into the level and telling me the ins and outs. Or I can just turn on a hack to just do a level edit on the spot. Make sure not to exit out. Or no, they probably fixed that by now with the 2026 hack clients. I'll just like edit it so the pre-drop's always super visible and everything's good. And the death effects turn off. You know, I think the death effect is 1 object for most of the level. And then once you get to the later part with the green line, then it's like more objects. It's either 2 or 3 objects, 10 objects, or like 3,000. Those are the 3 possible, or like 4 possibilities with the green line death effect. I mean, knowing the creator, it's probably 3,000. What's my opinion on Zoink? Zoink is interesting. Takes every single advantage he can get, as he should. There's probably something fishy going on with W Popoff and Zoink being the best players. Because like in chess, for example, there's no one person who's just far better than everybody else. Or 2 people who are far better. Like Magnus still just gets wrecked in competitions and stuff. Like the elo difference in Geometry Dash would be like Niedermind's 2800 and then W Popoff's like 3000. Like that doesn't make any sense. You don't have that skill split in sports. I get it because Geometry Dash is relatively new. I mean, it hasn't been super top play with CBF has only been around for like 3 years. That just doesn't make sense how you have the skill gap so huge. Overly hard on himself for a top 1 player? Well, I mean, if he's not, and he performs badly on one stream, then 3,000 people are gonna start thinking something bad. That's not good. Hundreds of people making videos. Zoink performed terribly on this stream. W Popoff is better. Society is the new top 1, which it is anyway. He never said it wasn't. Real. I mean, you just have to understand, like, morally, if I was Zoink, I would take every unfair advantage I could get, and probably some more. I'd be more like W Popoff, trying to get the level updates. I would get Juicy to make an impossible level for me, upload it to the servers, then I'd nerf it down myself to like top 10. And then once I verify that on my private copy on live stream, then I'm going to tell Juicy to update the impossible level that's out on the servers to like a top 2. And just claim that's the same version. And you know, since he's my crony, he would do it in this theoretical reality. That'd be kinda epic. And then he just adds a bunch of shaders and stuff, so Juicy's an amazing creator, and I'm an amazing player, and no fraudulent stuff happened to the community. Trust. Yeah, Popoff could totally be potentially better than Zoink. Will I play Sweeping Demon 2 when it's out? Because there's a lot of different versions, and the leaked version that I have isn't accurate, which is like kind of defeating the point for a leaked version. I think it's like the second jump that's completely impossible. And I mean, that's just dumb. Or at least it's not impossible, it's more than a 240. Equals, I'm not doing the level. And CBF is like 1000 TPS, like 1440 or something. It's not Delta time. Or 8000. Potential doesn't matter, results do. Well, yeah, of course. The results are saying that W Popoff is nearly the same skill level as Zoink, and he's like 3 years younger. That's results. Obviously, there could just be fraudulent stuff going on, but just putting all that to the side. Also, what the heck is this jump? I jump over this thing without hitting the edge, which is the whole point of this, and I still hit the spike. That's like literally just not how that's supposed to work. The whole point of that is completely the opposite of how it is functioning. Extreme PMO. Potential to be top 5, but he quit. I never really knew anybody with crazy potential. Obviously not in real life or online. Like, obviously, if you look at people who've already shown that they can be good players. I mean, does it count if you just know somebody with like 20,000 subs? They're already like a good player? Nah, it doesn't count at all. Not in the slightest. I remember, this was like years ago. I knew this kid who was just better than me at Geometry Dash. That was tough. Worked more like an inspiration, though. And I mean, if somebody's better than me at Geometry Dash, what, they have more potential, right? It's as simple as that. Yo, what's up, Fruitaz? I Am Crusher. I've heard that name. I don't know who that is. Can you give more context? Because I might, like, sorta know. I'm just not connecting anything correctly. Mentally. Wait, plays slop or upload slop? There is a huge difference. All the shade thrown at Zoink at every possible opportunity. Because when somebody's improving at the game, they're cool. You know, they're awesome. You can look up to them. And then when somebody's like actually good at the game and cemented as good at the game, then it's just, they're just showing that you weren't able to do that. And they're like infinitely better than you, and that just creates hate. Everybody loved me when my hardest was Hyper Paradox. At least everybody that I knew. I would say I'm pretty solidly hated. Not to like a huge degree. Nobody's overly critical of my gameplay. I mean, people hate on Kellen Craft just for being good. Better than them, obviously. Been playing Eco since last night, kind of got some good progress. Nice. 34 to 60. Oh, 79 to 100. I remember getting a run to 100. It was decent. It wasn't big, but I did like actual gameplay and learned actual gameplay, which is beyond a lot of runs to 100. Wasn't going from like 89 or anything. Bruh. I hit the block twice. No, wait, it doesn't crash. It doesn't fully crash. I trust it. I trust it. There we go. Hey. Just one of those like 5-second crashes. No. Well, okay, I maybe heard the name Moso GD. I have no idea though. Well, people don't generally just hate people for no reason. You're hated for being good at something. Some of the time. Obviously, that's not consistent. But when you have more in any way, shape, or form, everybody hates you. And I disable the talking face. That gets automatically disabled after 10 attempts. So if I rejoin the level again, I'll just hit the R key like 9 or 10 times for you. I think so. Half the drop. Wait, 53. Oh wait, so 70 is the end of the drop, right? Or close to. Wait, no, it's not. On Zoink's percentage, at least. It's like the blue part. Bruh. Just got that gameplay obscured. How can I tell the level and the creator that I didn't do nothing to deserve this? Stop putting deco over the dang gameplay that I'm trying to frickin' play. Making me mad. Also, I need a hand cam, don't I? Like, that would just be great. I'm looking at the stream output right now. Obviously not on this attempt while playing. But we could use a hand cam. So the 2039, that could be like just above the hand cam. Little outline on it. Also, is it weird that I play with the lights on? Because apparently everybody's just playing in a dark room. Not Tel Aviv impressed. Tough. 30 FPS. Anything in real life that's above like 24 looks really good. I mean, the 15 FPS hand cams, that's the problem. It'd be cool if your hand could just align to the frame rate so it would look like your hand is still... Oh wait, no, that would be terrible because then you just get accusated off of the entire platform. Hacker. Frame alignment equals hacking. Play with lights on, W. So that's 2. Eternus players low-key PMO. Which ones? I mean, obviously, for me, anybody endorsing Riot is just like, bruh, come on. It's cool in 2015, I guess. And also, to me, Riot was never even a good player compared to other people. He was just good because Geometry Dash didn't have a lot of players. Nobody had a 144Hz monitor. It's like me being the best player at Tile Jumper 3D. Nobody freaking cares. And I'm like the best by far too. Not anyone specific, just overall. Well, Dubes is like better than Chill Guy, for example. Like in your mind at least, right? You don't like Dubes. What's wrong with Dubes? If you're an overrated player, you might as well be good at the game. You know? Don't be like Ant Gamer. Who's like supposed to be good. It's quite obviously not. What, Dubes? What? Ain't no way. This is Dubes slander. Yes way. So Dubes was just on a VC with you and your friend. Also, how can you spam something like when you're talking? Would you just say it a lot? Thought spamming only worked over text. Bruh. I would have gotten jump scared by the face if I made it to this structure right here at 22 or 21. Fun fact. Rose with a Z. And the unpronounceable name too. The SKC server. Wait, was I in that server? Or am I in that server? No, I'm not. I'm in your main server. You got banned for what? Wait, but I can still join it, right? Even if you're banned. You just can't invite me. I have to join because you're banned. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. I got 12% as the best. Then I threw multiple times at one of the jumps that just looks absolutely silent. You know those jumps from the impossible levels? That's just like... It's like the top half of this practice mode checkpoint. And you're just jumping over that. And it's a slow speed, full-sized cube. And it's just absolutely impossible. If you owe 53 to 70? Wait, what? Like on society? I mean, it wouldn't be sus. If you're providing video evidence, it's less sus. That's the whole point. You're decreasing the susness. That sounded really weird. Well, yeah, I could just... Well, I have 41 on SKC. That counts, right? That's 4/10 of the level. I mean, they might have some unfounded bias against me. Didn't know we were pronouncing his name at all. W Frutas. I don't even attempt to pronounce some names just because, like, if you have an unpronounceable name, you know it. Everybody knows it. And that's okay. I've never been expected to say something like that, ever. That's goated. W fructose. Google Drive? What, uploading a YouTube video? Oh, for raw footage. So you just put your unedited video into Google Drive and share it. Because Google Drive isn't a file compressing service. Like YouTube compresses files for obvious reasons. You don't want a video to be 900 terabytes. Because storage just... There's not enough storage to go around. Also, I feel like I may be suffering from arthritis at this very moment. Or at least it feels like arthritis. I've been diagnosed by a non-medical doctor to have arthritis. And I've been self-diagnosed too, so that's interesting. WizKid abandoning his Razer Huntsman. Yo, W, he's finally upgrading to a real keyboard. I'm surprised he can even, like, beat hard levels on that. It's also the sort of keyboard you can just absolutely spam on. I mean, who cares if you break it? It's a Razer Huntsman. And it's like, what is it technically 8K? I don't like keyboards that technically 8,000 hertz polling rate. What do I do outside of GD? What, me? I hope I'm not being asked this. Because really, I just don't do much. Obviously, I like goofing around in Minecraft. Also, in all my years of playing the game, I never knew you could just throw a harming potion like 10 blocks. I always thought it was just like a 2-block thing. I don't know how I'd ever use this as a helpful strategy. But now I know. I think you can throw like 15 blocks. Read your messages, my bad, I'll scroll up. Toss, I can tell you something. Oh, can I tell you something? Yes. There you go. My bad, Did I tell you about the aspect ratio? The mobile interface for YouTube, it just randomly changed aspect ratios, and now every single message is like 3 lines. Like the one that Juicy Dasher said, that was 4 words, and that's not gonna get read by me. That's 2 lines. Somehow. True. True. Help me put this level in 2.1 physics? I can already do that. I don't need help with that. I know how to convert things. Also, my computer might crash if I go into the editor. If it doesn't crash, I can put this in 2.1 physics. And obviously I have to, like, maybe I'm just not doing it correctly, but I would have to select all the objects. Hint hint, that's a big problem. I've been playing TS2 much recently. Not really. If I don't play it on live stream, I don't play it. I mean, you try playing that, it's a terrible level. It's terrible when you can't get progress. Just like all levels. My other level besides Society that I'm playing, because obviously I can't just main this. It's too low skill level. I'm playing Cobwebs at 1.25 times speed, and that would be a top 2 on the speed hack demon list, top 1 to 2. Would it be considered a jump from ACU? Yeah, probably. It's far harder. Far more annoying too. Although it's not even annoying, it's just like really tough gameplay. I don't know how they made it so tough and not technically a high-end extreme. Top 1 challenge. I don't think I'm built for the challenge list. I found that like none of my top demon skills carry over. Unless I want to seriously play a challenge. I don't know, there's this one bronze challenge that wrecked me. I don't know how it did. I don't know what's up with the gold challenge. I don't even know how you pronounce the name. It's like something Knuckles. It's like misspelled Bloody Knuckles. And it's really, really annoying. Like, it is the most annoying level that I've ever played. It's like every click misaligns. It's free though, it's absolutely free. Spent like 2 minutes on that, got to 70 or something. And then I just didn't want to play it, because, you know, there's other things that I have to play that are just harder. Harder waves too. Eco isn't even that learny like ACU is. Really, it's not learny. I thought it was super learny. I mean, I feel like I just have to learn everything because I'm not good at sight reading and stuff. Except for sight reading wave challenges. I can do that. You've beaten VSC, bruh. theoretically be better than Zoink. Yeah, theoretically. That is like super theoretical, by the way. Look at Yasarian versus like the map of Problematique. I don't think he's top 1 challenge list anymore. I don't follow it at all. But he's like supposed to be really good at challenges. And he kind of got wrecked by that level that is easier than Firework. Kind of rough. And then Seals verified it. I think Seals plays challenges too. I don't see how he wouldn't be the top 1 challenge list player, but, you know, there's always something unexpected that I just don't know. Best challenge list player is best at raw gameplay. Well, I don't know about that one. If you consider best at raw gameplay is just... I mean, look at Final Fantasy and Parabola. You say that requires skill? Are you kidding me? Does not require skill at all. Maybe Parabola does. I don't even know what to think about that challenge. Remember just watching the showcase of it. I'm sure if I ever played it, I would not get past the first couple of clicks. Not that I would want to. Sight readable. Well, yeah, the straight fly part where it's just like you do it like you do Geometry Dash gameplay. That's pretty dang sight readable. No clip. I want one more 16% attempt in no clip. Or 19%. There we go. Bruh! I jumped into the wall. Also, look at how different the hitboxes are from the actual deco. Like, this is not at all the same. It's not even close. Like, look at these spikes. They look like that one specific triangle I don't want to say the name of. And then the spike hitbox is just the default hitbox. It's not skill, though. Mental battle is not skill at all. It's like nerve control. It's not a thing. With that logic, then you could say becoming 450 in Hypixel Skyblock is just the most skillful thing ever. No, it's not. Not even close. Clicking on the same thing over and over again. I mean, dodging the macro checks is pretty easy. You just make the bot disconnect instantly. Like, what? They don't ban you for that. I don't know why they don't ban you. I don't know, if they ever macro check me where it's not like they don't teleport you to the bedrock place, then I don't know what the bot will do. One of those debates, but with Geometry Dash. Oh, like the surrounded thing? Challenge list players that have a top 30 as their hardest. Oof. I don't know if that's meant to be good or bad. I mean, it shows that they have skill, but it's just nothing compared to the demon list. It's like Trusta versus top levels. Did I still want to do that bullet match? Well, didn't I request a bullet match with Rube? Because I was feeling pretty confident after my 99.9 accuracy game. I mean, if you get that in bullet, it's pretty cool. I watched one singular YouTube video of the theory, and I memorized it forever. YouTube video is like 10 seconds long. I mean, that's just all I needed to know. I didn't need to know anything else. Just under-defend the pawn and then check the opponent and you win. Really high level, by the way. Also, it's crazy how like 1700 elo bullet will fall for the most basic traps ever. Oh yeah, Tangerine Horizon. You'll nerf it No, you should just give the verification to me. I'll verify it. I mean, if it's an easy extreme, there's no way I can't verify that in like 10 minutes. Dang, is that aura? 1700 elo bullet is a skill of 1100 elo rapid. Bro, I mean, that's true. My fellow bullet players are idiots. I have like a 95% win rate against them. I don't know, what really hurts is that like 2200 bullet is not very accurate or tough. Although I'll admit 2500 has some pretty good board vision. That's really it. It's just knowing. Is that just the trait of a good chess player in bullet? You know that your bishop and your rook can go places across the board. I mean, that's kind of hard to do when you have like 6 seconds on the clock. You just get flagged. You're better than Hikaru, you're just that guy. Well, there is a strength that I have that Hikaru doesn't have. It's that I don't repeat myself 3 times, I only repeat myself 2 times. Hikaru will be trying to say, like, let's say Hikaru's goal is to say that Slaughterhouse is top 20. Yeah, okay, so, like, Slaughterhouse, honestly, in my opinion, it's, like, kind of literally, like, it just, in my experience, it's, like, top 20, and, like, it's, I think, generally, people should think Slaughterhouse is top 20. Like, that is literally what he would say. He would make that into, and he might even say more than that. I don't know how to do his, like, amazing amount of filler words sort of thing. I mean, I have just been talking this entire time. Maybe I'm saying more filler words than I think I am. SKC is so much harder than SLH. Bro, am I better than Gotham Chess? I mean, at 1-0, that is my strength. Definitely not at any other chess, so I would say no. I mean, he's played chess his whole life, and I've played chess during lunch for fun. Life kinda beats during lunch. I couldn't even play 1-0 during lunch because I'm on a trackpad. Either a trackpad or mobile, and I'm not playing with my main account on mobile because I'm gonna frickin' lose. I don't want that to happen. 25 to 75 SLH, 5k attempts. The doubles took 9k. Well, yeah, your attempts are also way shorter with the doubles. I mean, what, you're surviving for 1 to 2 seconds maximum. With 25 to 75, I mean, you're going from the drop. You should be passing that drop wave every single attempt. And that's already like 8 seconds. And then the spam and straight fly after it's even freer, so that's another 10 seconds. Free time. Bruh, I messed up. More like 2 challenges with an RNG duel. RNG duel? I thought it was the RNG double clicks. There's literally a challenge called Sakupin Circle 66p. I don't know if it's like 66% 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row. But that exists. It's interesting. SLH is too easy to be top 30, but you don't have any skill to say so. You've been playing SLH as of recent, but you haven't played any other level in the top 30. It's definitely too easy to be top 30. It's overrated as hell. There's just no way. Like, you can't have a level that easy, and it's somehow, like, top of the point of raid demon list. That doesn't make any sense. 50 to 75 is presumably, like, 12 seconds. So that's River to Cuber. I mean, it just, everything on that level, it feels like a long time. Like, a minute on that level feels like 3 minutes. Or 2 minutes, because of that dragged out pre-drop. You can get consistent at the doubles, but not the duel. How is the duel inconsistent? I thought that was just, like, the freest thing ever. I mean, you're alternating. You're just, like, I don't want to insult your practice here, but you're doing the most goofy alternation. You don't even need to alternate for that. Just click normally. Oh, the 49 duel. Okay. Isn't there like a technique you can use to make it 1.5 times easier? And instead of doing tap, 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 you do like tap, tap, tap? That doesn't make any sense though. Wait, no, it's like 1, 2, 3. Is it 4 clicks? So you'd like hold for 1 and then click twice instead of just tapping 4 times. I don't know, the way when I was trying it, it was crazy inconsistent. I could not get any decent anything with it. Upside down wave part in SLH that goes for more than 2 clicks. Oh gosh. Well, in River, I mean, I guess not. Except for in the very ending. That might be exactly 2 clicks. I don't think it'd be more than 2 clicks though. Also, my skill level is struggling with this pre-drop. I guess we can just go pick up a new best tomorrow. Or on July 3rd. One day before the big day. If space didn't get caught, it would be like right above Abyss of Darkness. It'd just be wherever it was below Acheron. And then it would stay there. Obviously, space wouldn't want it to get raised at all. He'd probably just verify something new. He was verifying Banshee, right? And that was already top 5. I mean, the truth is, if you're a hacker and you verify something that's like barely within or barely without of the realm of possibility, people will beat it legit and that will cement it as a level on the list. And then your opinion gets weighted in a ton. And obviously, y'all know that. You just have to point it out, like cementing a level in on the list. I don't think... I mean, maybe Slaughterhouse would have been verified and stuff. Maybe it just never would have been a thing without Space UK. Quote-unquote pioneering it. Obviously, he hacked. Isn't AOD just BS? I think that one person who died to 95 twice would say you are saying the truth. I don't know about Unbanned. I mean, he's not like a worse person than any other hacker. He's just more successful. Okay, maybe he's a worse person. Bruh. 14. Wait, what? I was in practice? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nah. That was not cool by this level. Okay, so I have 14% and I'll just put that in the title. I need to, like, remember that somehow. Wait, why would I comment it to remember it? That's stupid. I'm so stupid for that. No, that's not it. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna use my brain. I'm being distracted by the top left corner and it's annoying and I want it to go away. There we go. Dorami incident. Oh, with the Yadagarasu? Yeah, I know that one. Wasn't there that one person who, like, actually multiple people who reacted and hit their headset on the spacebar and then that, like, killed them in the end screen of a level? It was on, like, Slaughterhouse with Nerveless and the Shardscapes person. And they didn't even react because, like, they weren't looking at the monitor. Yeah, okay, it being legit and the list accepting it, completely different things, but it is legit. I mean, at least you can't use, like, the Hans Niemann strategy. At least that's just not a thing in Geometry Dash. Still gotta be so many fraudulent things you can do. Also, just want to point out that playing the game does not make you knowledgeable. It makes you know a tiny bit more, but it doesn't make you know everything and the ins and outs. Like, if you have a bunch of hours to wonder to yourself about how to hack a level, you might become a tiny bit better. But if you get real technical knowledge of the game, that's different. So if something crazy was happening with the top 2 players, I wouldn't trust somebody in the top 100 to point it out. Obviously, they haven't already. No clip act counts. Yes, it definitely does. Don't quit if somebody's better than you. Well, you have to understand, when it's like, back then there was less of a pool of Geometry Dash money to be trying to get at. One person it was enough for one person. So when somebody is just so much better than you, and you're hopelessly in number 2, you might as well just quit. Like, there's a difference between Hikaru being 2782 and Magnus being 2820. And you just being 2400, and then you have a 2950 in your frickin' tournament. Can't do anything. Guys, borderline stockfish. Like, even if I reached my absolute peak in Geometry Dash, I'd be like hopelessly number 2 or number 3, and that, okay, nowadays that would be okay. But back in RG's and Crisis's era, like, you couldn't be number 2. RG leaving is valid. Bruh. RG was the GOAT. And by the time you can finally surpass that number 1 person out of their own laziness, then somebody else just overtakes you. Because the era that you would have had is over. And then you accusate the person, and then they can play good on live stream. I mean, that's just a different level of crazy. Like, Space being close to the number 1 player just in skill level alone, and then hacking his way to it. Oh yeah, Trick. I mean, he is technically a top 1 player. Former top 1. Well, I mean, if any of those old generation players come back, I mean, they can't be top. I mean, most of them are just beyond their prime. Their era was back then. And they didn't get it. And circling back to another point, I think that it was 100% Pointer Crate's fault systematically that Space UK happened. It's also sort of his fault. I mean, morally, obviously, it's 100% his fault. And of anybody in history to be permanently banned, he deserves the permanent ban the most. Still, completely the list. the list. Pointer Crate was just handing him. I mean, imagine being handed $100,000 to hack in a video game. You'd do that, wouldn't you? I'd do that. He deserves a ban more? No, he doesn't. Demon list shouldn't interfere with anything that happens outside of the demon list, because then that's just, I mean, it's completely wrong what he did, but the demon list should just stay out of that. Obviously they aren't good with politics. If they're gonna ban Servax, they should ban half their list mods. If they're gonna ban Advi, they should ban actually they should ban 4/4 of their list mods. They're gonna ban Advi for being a bad person. All 4/4. It's 100%. You know, if Pointer Crate could just follow their mentality again, they'd just let people pay for unbans from the list. Why did Space even start hacking? Oh, because he accidentally hacked the Golden. And he got, like, nerves because he didn't know he was in no-clip. And there wasn't really an auto-safe mode back then. So, you know, it's as if he beat the Golden, he realized he was hacking, uploaded it anyway. Just decided to say screw it. Dolphy. Oh, what did Dolphy do? No, Dolphy got, like, banned for some reason. Again, something that the Pointer Crate Demon list should have stayed out of. That term is tossed around a lot. I would need to know more about Dolphy. I mean, Advi 100% isn't, for example, or FNM. Whatever, my performance is cooked on this level. I will get better runs. My best is 14, not 12. That's what my best is. Goodbye, everybody. See you another stream. This stream was awesome. Goodbye.